Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some pretty awesome stuff going on when it comes to the PlayStation and Sony, where we actually now have officially seen the proper release now of the brand new consoles and console bundles. We actually had a nice little PlayStation Direct drop, which if you guys want to leave a comment down below if you guys were a part of, if you guys had a chance to get your consoles, or if you guys, well, or unfortunately unlucky, you guys leave your comments and thoughts down below on it if you guys would like to. But this actually does seem like this is a brand new thing. We finally have it officially out, and I believe this is the very first official retailer as well in America to now have a chance to go and sell it. So this is overall kind of cool news. I'm going to talk about what happened, talk about the drop, talk about what's going on, and as well just a bunch of little other various things too as well. So good news. I always like it. We actually have a drop, and we were talking about this throughout these past few days a decent amount in regards that we're waiting for it. We saw the updates, we saw the API pings and all of that, and we were basically talking about it throughout these past few days. Had a chance to tweet out and put a community post out for you guys as well. So if you guys saw the Twitter, saw that stuff, congrats. Hopefully you guys will enjoy your consoles. But like I said, we have a lot of stuff to go talk about, so let's go talk about it. As well, if you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. And basically, we have all the other little various links always down below, just in case you just want to go check them out and go and see, the Twitter, Twitch, Xboxes, the Weebles, everything, Amazon links and stuff like that, and all of that. So, and also one really quick thing too, we did had a pretty nice sponsor on our previous video for Western Rise. If you guys want to go check that out, we'll leave a link down below. A lot of cool pants, cool outfits, and everything up on sale as well. So, as I had a chance to go mention, we actually are, and it's kind of I think some people as of right this second might even still be getting consoles. I'm sure by the time this video is uploaded though, it probably won't be as likely. Mainly because, maybe you're watching this an hour from now, 2 hours from now. But even right now, I'm sitting in the nice little PlayStation Direct queue, and I actually was able to get through it fully on my laptop. And as of right now, I think the PlayStation 5 digital bundle's out of stock. I think the disc is still in stock. But like I said, probably from an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours from now, you guys probably won't have a chance to go get it. But basically, Sony themselves did go and actually have a proper restock as of the day itself. Very nice to go and see. So, as you guys may have seen or may not have heard, we've had the brand new PlayStation bundles, and, well, we've been watching them. We've had a chance to go and see them. We saw some listings, we saw some cool little stuff, etc. But when it comes to this, I am excited. We are finally now seeing the next iteration of consoles showing up now when it comes to, well, people having a chance to buy them. So as of today, this was the only options available for the PlayStation Direct. So we were only able to either buy the PlayStation 5 Forbidden West, Horizon Forbidden West disc console for $549.99, as you guys can see over here, or just the PlayStation 5 digitals as well. We have a few little screenshots just floating around too. And then this was $449 for the digital, and like I said, the extra $100 for the PS5 disc editions. And while this drop itself wasn't the best drop, it was good. I mean, people are getting through. Like I even mentioned myself, I was able to get through, and with that, people are getting their consoles. They'll ideally be delivered and shipping very soon, and at the end of the day, it should be looking and feeling pretty nice. I'm excited, personally. I'm excited for it. But the one, I think, biggest issue with it is that the stock did seem a little bit lower than expected. Now, maybe just a lot more people were anticipating it, because we saw, the leaks, we saw, the brand new consoles, as you guys can see on the screen itself. We saw it all. So we knew it was coming sooner rather than later, but at the end of the day, it did kind of seem like the drop only lasted 20-30 minutes or so, which is still good. 20-30 minutes of people getting consoles is 20-30 minutes of people getting consoles. At the end of the day, as a restock person who's been helping you guys out for a while, I'm okay with that. I'm cool with any type of drop at all. But I think the one big struggle with this is more on the fact that it was only available for the, the proper consoles, with the bundle consoles and the digital downloads. I'm kind of okay with it. You guys can leave your thoughts and comments down below if you guys would like, but it does kind of stink because if you don't want Horizon, you're technically then forced to have a digital download for it, and that's how it is. And in case you guys are curious, it's not the actual physical disc itself. You basically just go have a proper email code, like one of those redeemable codes. You just go and activate up on the PlayStation Network. Just, I know actually some people are curious if you get the actual disc in hand or whatever. But I do want to give, as I'm kind of somewhat apprehensive on that, because I've always been pretty anti-bundles, even say for GameStop bundles or Walmart Plus, we have to pay the extra $15 or, all that type of junk. At the end of the day, paying an extra $50 isn't the worst, as long as you know you're going to get the console either way. Now, The part two thing is that they actually at least are kind of throwing us a bone. As you guys know, the price point's a little bit on the cheaper side too. I'll be curious if other retailers, if they go and sell these. We did see Europe as well already kind of sell these proper bundles, so we knew they were legitimate. This is just the very first time we've seen American stores, American PlayStation stores, selling these consoles. So I'll be kind of curious if, like, say, Target or Amazon or Best Buy have a similar price point. Like, I'm not sure if that's like a Sony suggested price, or if, say, like, there's an Amazon drop with the same exact console bundle, if it'd be like $570 or $560 with that, like, a little extra price on top. But I do want to go give a big thank you, at least. Like, it's not like they're still bolstering up their sales and making more money and profit, all that type of stuff in general. So letting you guys know, when it comes to this, we're saving an extra 10, 20 bucks. The usual game is like 70 bucks or 60 bucks. So at least they are, like I said, throwing us a little bit of a bone when it comes to price point. And as well, at least there was options, and there may have actually even been a little bit less scalpers involved, mainly because when it comes to the consoles, you have to basically then sell slightly higher price to get your money back, etc., etc. I mean, maybe, honest to God, maybe the first week or two, as these are now kind of becoming more mainstream and normal, maybe people will be expecting it's cooler than it really is. So maybe Facebook or eBay or StockX or whatever might be kind of maybe increasing their price up or increasing demand up a little bit, because people hear new bundle, maybe they're thinking new console or whatever. But at the end of the day, it literally just is the PS5 by itself with the game by itself. So I'm sure even if there is a little bit of a spike in price point, I'll probably just get back to normal in like 2 or 3 weeks or so, as long as we keep on seeing them being mainstream. But yeah, I want to let you guys know, how did it go for you guys? I was actually able to get into the queue pretty quick on top of this, but even now as I'm sitting through the queue throughout the video, I'm funny enough still kind of sitting here waiting. And as well, it did kind of seem like a decent amount of people were tweeting at me and sending me messages saying that they got their consoles. It did kind of seem like the PS5 Digital, as per usual, was out of stock pretty quick. I mean, what else is new? It's the cheaper price point or whatever. The disc was actually up in stock for quite a bit longer. I think like an extra 15 minutes or so. So at the end of the day, at least we are seeing a pretty good churn. We're getting some good amount of stock, and at least at the end of the day, Sony's kind of hooking us on up. But I do think it's exciting to finally start seeing more of these iterations, because this is actually a potential then for the future. So think maybe when God of War comes out, maybe we'll have like a proper good PlayStation 5 console bundle with God of War. And I would be 1,000,000,000% down with that, mainly because I'm going to buy the game anyway, and I'm sure a lot of folks out there's going to be millions upon millions of sales. And now some people are probably okay with buying Horizon. As you guys know, it came out a few months ago, and it still is a good game. Like, if you guys see this bundle at like a Target or Amazon or Best Buy or even another future PS Direct, it is still worth buying. But I can totally agree how some folks would be like, well, the game's a little old, or they maybe already bought it on PS4 or whatever. So, it kind of just depends on that. But I just like seeing this. But the one big thing, and I'm sure a lot of you guys would agree, I want to see proper, legitimate, but like changed consoles. Like, how we have the Xbox Series X Halo Infinite Edition. I would love to see like a cool Horizon Beach themed console, or God of War, maybe like a cool mountain, or actually have like Kratos on the actual console itself. Like, that'd be cool. So hopefully we kind of maybe see that for the next future iterations. And as well, like I said, we'll just have to keep on watching all these other retailers to see if they start bumping up. So I'll be watching the Targets, Best Buys, Walmarts, etc. And this also may have been a big reason why we had a pretty dry past 3 weeks or so of consoles when it comes to, everything. So just keep that in mind. As we're watching the stock, we're waiting for the stock, etc., etc., we could route that on out. So we can kind of see, it's looking good. There's a lot of what ifs, or a lot of we'll see what happens. But as we keep on watching these retailers, hopefully we get a lot more stock, and hopefully we get more consoles, and hopefully we get more restocks, and hopefully we get more people getting them, and hopefully there's less botters and scalpers because the console's a bit more expensive, and hopefully everything finally becomes back to normal, hopefully in the nearer future. So, at least we have been watching stuff, we've been seeing stuff, etc., etc. Life is going pretty good. I love seeing drops. I love seeing Sony actually selling consoles. I love seeing random driver updates, apparently, too, as well. But I love this. I love the fact that we actually are now seeing new versions. We're seeing bigger restocks, and as well the fact that a lot of folks had a chance to get their consoles even today. Kind of cool, kind of down and kind of cool. So I don't know, I'm kind of excited, boys. I'm kind of excited. So hopefully you guys are excited too yourselves. So I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. Like I said, if you guys got lucky in the queue or got unlucky in the queue, let me know. If you guys are excited about these consoles or hate them, let me know. And at the end of the day, hopefully we'll see a lot more of these, and maybe even some cooler Xbox bundles in the future too as well, whenever their next games kind of come on out, that are not just all sitting on Game Pass. So I appreciate you guys all so much for being here. I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 Digital Console controller. Twitter and Twitch stream down below. The Weeble and Coinbase down below. The Xbox is up in stock down below. If you guys once again want to go check out our lovely pants down below too from Western Rise, well, those linked down below. And I appreciate you guys all so much for watching in the first place.